Carrie Underwood has spent nearly 2 decades in the public eye since her groundbreaking win on Season 4 of American Idol, and in that time she has built a reputation not only as one of the most powerful vocalists in country music history but also as a dedicated wife, mother, entrepreneur, and philanthropist. Her career has brought her Grammys, platinum records, sold-out tours, and international acclaim, but fans have always been equally fascinated by her personal life. From her marriage to former NHL star Mike Fisher to her role as a mother of 2 sons, Isaiah and Jacob, Carrie has let fans into her world in carefully chosen moments that often highlight her faith, family values, and determination to balance stardom with normalcy. That is why the announcement of a new baby in her family has sent shockwaves through her fan base. What could have been a joyous moment of celebration has now become one of the most divisive topics in celebrity circles, not because fans resent Carrie's happiness but because many feel the name she chose for her newborn is, in their words, shocking, controversial, and even rude. The controversy began when Carrie took to her social media platforms to share the long-anticipated announcement of her child's birth. She posted a series of tender photographs featuring her cradling the baby alongside Mike and the 2 boys, radiating warmth and joy. However, it was not the pictures that caught fans off guard but rather the caption, where Carrie revealed the baby's name. Almost instantly the comments section exploded with thousands of messages, some congratulatory but many highly critical. Fans accused Carrie of being insensitive, offensive, and even arrogant in her naming choice. For a woman who has long been regarded as one of the most likable figures in country music, the backlash was particularly jarring. Critics argue that the name Carrie chose is rude because it carries connotations that many find disrespectful or inappropriate for a child. While celebrities are often known for choosing unusual names that spark discussion, such as Apple, North, or XRA12, Carrie's decision struck a particularly raw nerve among her loyal fan base. Part of the outrage stems from the perception that the name contradicts the wholesome, down-to-earth image she has cultivated. For years, Carrie has projected the aura of a country girl rooted in traditional values, and fans expected her baby name choice to reflect that same simplicity and humility. Instead, they were met with something they felt was deliberately provocative, almost as if Carrie wanted to shock the world rather than honor her roots. In fan forums, message boards, and across social media platforms, debates have raged with unusual intensity. Some fans admitted they initially thought Carrie was joking, assuming the name reveal was a prank or a placeholder until the real name was announced. Others have gone further, claiming that the name insults certain cultural or religious sensibilities. A particularly vocal group argued that Carrie's choice shows a disconnect between her glamorous celebrity lifestyle and the values of her core fan base, who largely hail from conservative backgrounds. The reaction has even spilled into mainstream media, with talk shows, entertainment magazines, and online news outlets dissecting every angle of the controversy. The question on everyone's mind is simple: why would Carrie choose such a name, and does she regret the backlash it has sparked? Carrie has yet to issue a detailed statement addressing the uproar, though those close to her suggest that the name carries personal meaning. Insiders claim that the name may honor a family member, reference her deep Christian faith, or symbolize a private story known only to Carrie and Mike. If true, that would align with Carrie's history of weaving personal significance into her public choices. However, the lack of transparency has only fueled further speculation. Some fans argue that even if the name is meaningful, Carrie should have anticipated the negative reaction and prepared a thoughtful explanation. Others counter that a parent's choice of name is ultimately private and should not be subjected to public approval. The tension between celebrity privacy and public scrutiny is once again at the forefront, and Carrie finds herself at the heart of the debate. What makes this situation even more fascinating is how it highlights the evolving relationship between celebrities and their fans in the age of social media. In earlier decades, a star like Carrie might have simply announced the birth through a press release or a magazine feature, with limited opportunity for fans to respond directly. Today, however, every decision is immediately dissected by millions of voices online. Fans who once felt like passive admirers now see themselves as active participants in the narrative, entitled to voice their approval or disapproval in real time. This creates immense pressure on celebrities to curate their personal lives in ways that align with public expectations. For Carrie, who has always been praised for authenticity, the sudden accusation of being rude stings all the more because it suggests she has broken an unspoken pact with her audience. Some cultural critics argue that the backlash reveals more about fans than about Carrie herself. Naming practices are deeply tied to culture, religion, and identity, and what one group finds offensive another might find beautiful. In a globalized world where fans from different backgrounds follow the same celebrities, clashes of interpretation are inevitable. Carrie's decision, while shocking to some, may resonate with others who view it as bold and unique. The intensity of the criticism may reflect broader anxieties about changing social norms, the role of tradition, and the boundaries of celebrity influence. By choosing a name that defies expectations, Carrie may have unintentionally sparked a cultural debate that goes far beyond her own family. Meanwhile, defenders of Carrie are rallying to her side. Many point out that she has the right, like any mother, to name her child however she chooses without needing permission from the public. They argue that fans should focus on celebrating the baby's health and Carrie's happiness rather than nitpicking her personal decisions. Supporters highlight Carrie's years of generosity, including her charitable work with animal welfare, disaster relief, and children's causes, as evidence that her character should not be judged by a single choice. In their view, the criticism is not only unfair but also hypocritical, given the countless unusual celebrity baby names that have been accepted without similar outrage. For them, Carrie remains the same kind-hearted, humble star they have always admired. The controversy shows no sign of slowing down. Each new interview, social media post, or public appearance by Carrie is being scrutinized for clues about how she truly feels. Some outlets predict she may eventually issue a carefully worded statement, framing the name as deeply personal and asking fans for understanding. Others believe Carrie will simply weather the storm in silence, confident that her loyal supporters will outnumber the critics in the long run. Either way, the story of Carrie Underwood's baby name is likely to remain a hot topic in entertainment news for weeks to come. Ultimately, the incident underscores the precarious balance that modern celebrities must maintain between authenticity and audience approval. Carrie Underwood has built her career on sincerity, resilience, and relatability, but even she is not immune to the firestorm of public opinion. Whether fans eventually come to accept the name or continue to see it as rude, one thing is certain: Carrie's choice has once again proven that even the most personal decisions of stars are never truly private in the digital age. For now, the world will keep watching, speculating, and debating, while Carrie focuses on what matters most to her, loving and raising her new child, no matter what the critics say. Thanks for watching this video and please subscribe our Talent Spotlight Adult YouTube channel for more update news.